I don't really have a good excuse for why this update is so late. I've just been slacking off a lot. Um, basically, yeah, like decided 6 months ago by now that the zine's dead. I'm not gonna get it printed. Um, so it's taken me a while, but finally gonna make a video to talk about three things. Why I ended the project, some things I learned, and what I'm kind of thinking about doing now. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I'll just talk about some of my thoughts on that at the end. So uh, this video is gonna be a total mess, and the neighbors are doing construction, so I'm really sorry that this whole video total totally unprepared and messed up and everything. Anyway, so first, why did the zine die? So, I sent out emails to like a dozen printers, all different kinds, and I heard back from two of them. One specializes in printing booklets for events and things like that, and they could easily do a zine. And then the other one specialized in newspaper printing, like like cheap flyers and whatever that kind of thing is. And they both said that the zine would cost $1,000. The printer that does newsprint stuff, they said the minimum order was 500 copies, which was a lot more than I really wanted. Like, I figured 100 would have been fine. Like, I could give away a bunch to friends or people I know, and then I could probably sell like maybe 50 of them on the internet somehow, like on Etsy, or I could set up a website just to sell those. But 500 copies, I would not be able to get rid of those. They would just be lying around in my room, taking up space. So, I mean, 5,000, that was way too much. No, $1,000 for the printing. I was hoping to find something that was just, around 300, 400, maybe $500. Like, that's doable just to get something printed. But 1,000 is kind of a lot for just having fun. So it just didn't make financial sense to go through with the printing the way it was. I could have compromised and made it smaller, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too picky about it being that big, but panoramas don't look good when they're really small, like on a regular sized piece of paper. They just, I wouldn't want to buy that. Why would anybody else want to buy it if the little strip of the image is just so small? So canceled the whole thing. As far as what I learned from the whole experience, so number one, obviously, offset printing is expensive, especially if you're going to print something large. So that sort of has like a impact on what sort of creative decisions you make. If you want to do panoramas, or you want to do something on medium and large format and show it big in a zine, you're gonna need money. You're gonna need audience that's gonna buy it. To make it justifiable, but I mean, that'll affect the kind of pictures that you'll take as well, because different photos look better in different sizes and that sort of thing. So there's just all of those creative things that are related to the whole financial thing. So let's see. The second thing that I learned was you should try to start small. Obviously, it would have been cheaper. I would have been able to do it just, with no online following, no, real customer base or anything. And it would have turned out fine if I was shooting 35mm or 6x7 or something like a regular old booklet size would have looked fine. So do something small, and also work faster. Don't spend like a year or two working on something that you have no experience in seeing the whole project through to the end, because you could have saved yourself a couple of years of work and gotten a product out in the end. If I had done this whole thing faster, if I had done smaller projects that took less time, you would have learned all the bumps in the road that might, kill the project. So start small, work faster, be less ambitious. And then the third thing I learned, of course, is that having an online following or a customer base or something like that, that's really important if you want to make something for sale. It's not something I really like to do or really want to do. I mean, I hate marketing myself. It's something about it just feels wrong. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it, but it just feels wrong anyway. So, so having an online following, visibility, all that stuff about social media and algorithms, that stuff matters as far as, being able to achieve your creative goals. Let's see. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The whole DIY thing, that only gets you so far. Like, you can't do it on your own. You need other people. You can't do it alone. So yeah. Getting involved in the community, being part of a community, being socially connected, that's important. And yeah. So the last thing I want to talk about. So what am I going to do now? So now I want to work on a project that I can get printed at a smaller size and still look good and be worth buying. I want to do a bunch of series, a bunch of faster, easier series first. Is it series or series? What's the plural of series? Okay, whatever. But I want to do some practice exercise type series first. So I'll get started working on a landscape project. So I'm gonna be scouting locations down here. On this project, I want to find like a really bad lens. I still want it sharp in the middle, but I want the corners to be really blurry, and sort of pictorial-esque looking. Yeah. So if you know any cameras or lenses that have a bad lens, sharp in the middle, totally freaking blurry on the edges, let me know in the comments. Yeah, let me know what kind of crappy cameras you know that'll get that look. And then the second project I want to do is a night photography thing about the trees, lit up by the streetlights. So, I'm not super excited about walking around at night. It might be kind of dangerous, but it might not be bad. So we'll find out about that. And then I also want to, this one I'm not super excited about, but I want to increase my online following. I don't really know how to do that, but it's important, so I'll have to do it. I'll have to grit my teeth and do the whole social media thing somehow or another. I'm not sure how much YouTube's gonna figure into that. There's a lot of stuff I want to make videos about and put it up, but I haven't really decided how I'm gonna approach that. If you have any ideas on better ways to get fans, let me know in the comments. Like, I could use all the advice I get. And also, I want to make a website sooner or later. Once I get some series finished and I have stuff to put on a website, I'll make a website. But in the meantime, I'm not going to be using Instagram. I'm just going to post photos onto Flickr. That seems like the best non-Facebook related option out there. Twitter's kind of because it's not very good for portfolios. Like, I guess it's okay for getting followers and stuff like that, but it just doesn't really seem to be a great platform for showing your work. So I'll probably do the Flickr thing until I can, justify making a website. And that's about it for this video. Really sorry about it. It's such a mess. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have been doing okay, and that you've been taking photos, having fun taking photos, or collecting cameras, that too. And anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.